Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome on in everyone to day 3. We've made it to day 3. Still no Nekopara after, unfortunately. Man, it's never gonna come out, is it? Yeah. No update on Steam, no update on Twitter, no nothing. Just eternal sadness. Our last update from Sekai Project was a day ago, and they were just talking about their Sekai Project sale. And Nekopara hasn't updated since like the 30th. It's been a long time. And no one is talking. No one is responding. It's so over, guys. But here we are. We're cooking. We're gonna keep going. Day 3. We're still playing volume 4. We're having a good time. At least I'm having a good time. I really do like the volume 4. Can't wait for more though. We still have a lot to get through. Pray to God that they release it soon, because eventually I'm gonna run out of games to play. But yeah. Last time, as in yesterday, we got, how far did we get? We spent our first full day with our mentor in Paris. Spent the night with Shigure. It was totally not uncomfortable. I didn't hate that at all. But yeah. So today we're gonna have one more day in Paris, and then we're gonna fly home. And I think the game will end. It'll be over. Unfortunately, now that I remember it, I don't actually think Fraise comes home with us. I think she stays with her mentor. So that'll be sad. I got some chai tea today. So that's nice and tasty. And we're gonna be sipping that throughout the stream. No French tea today. Probably should have had French tea for one more stream. We're probably only gonna have, it's probably the last stream in Paris here. Unless we play it again, which we might have to. We might have to resort to playing this game again. I don't know. But yeah. I'm also streaming on YouTube for the first time ever, so that's cool. Figured I'd give YouTube streaming a shot. I'm streaming on a channel that I will not give out just yet, but if you're there, hi, welcome in. Yeah, I'm just mostly testing it out. Once I see that it works, I'll start promoting it a little bit more. Just want to make sure it works and everything is there. I checked earlier, it's fine. Sent a test message, it all came through. So yeah. Seems like it'll be fun. So if you're there in the YouTube chat, hi, thank you for testing it out. But I also stream on Twitch, so whatever you want. I try both. I don't know if I can get like alerts from YouTube right now. I haven't set that up. I literally set this up yesterday, and I had to wait 24 hours for YouTube to give me live access, because I've never thought about streaming from YouTube. I was a little worried because now I have to push 2 streams to upload. I'm not pushing any extra data, or I'm not pushing any extra internet, which is interesting. Maybe it's a little bit more, but it doesn't look like I'm pushing that much extra bandwidth, so I'm not complaining. If I can do it here, I can do it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you notice anything weird on the YouTube side and you happen to be there, let me know. But yeah, we're gonna keep going, and we're on day 3, baby. Just gotta keep chugging along until they finally release. Today, I think I'll try to do a full 3-hour stream like I normally do. But I don't know. Tomorrow I might just cut it down and just do like a little 1-hour stream, you know, a little short thing. We'll see how it goes, how I'm feeling, because might be a little busy. Friday we'll try to get another big one. Saturday, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Saturday. Maybe I'll do 2 streams. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't really have too much to yap about today, so I kind of just want to get into it. I remember we ended at like a very, very great time. Definitely not uncomfortable. Definitely didn't regret ever playing this game. But yeah. All right, let's get into it. Wrong button. Yan 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 ya. Hello Izza, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to day 3 of pain. It's not pain, I actually really like this. I don't care. How are you doing, Izza? I hope you're excited for some cat girls, because I am. You were playing Unbeatable? Let's go. I love Unbeatable. Izza, how did you like Unbeatable? I loved that game. Were you playing the demo for it or the white label demo? Because I've been following that game for like 3 years now. Oh man, I love it. It's so much fun. Can't wait for it to come out. And I hate rhythm games. Well, I'm bad at playing them. But it was so much fun. If you haven't played it yet, I would recommend checking out Unbeatable White Label, which is like their alpha. It's free. And just look at the menu. Just look at the menu, and it's awesome. It's so cool. I hope they bring it back. I don't think they will, though. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I think I played the demo when it came out, and I've been playing it a little bit on my own. But White Label. It's called Unbeatable White Label. That was their first demo. It's the same songs. I think they changed it up a little bit, but the menu is so cool. And they took it away, and I'm a little upset. I understand why they took it away, but it sucks. Because the new menu is boring. And the original menu is, like, unique. And I don't know why they got rid of it. But yeah. I'm glad there's another Unbeatable player in my life. The train menu is good. Oh no, sorry, no, the train menu is the same. Go into the arcade where like the menu, or you have to go into like the music menu on the white label. You know, and like how the arcade is just like a list of songs. On white label, when you go into the song section, there's like a whole bunch of like, it's basically, instead of it just being a list of songs, it's a bunch of cassette tapes that go inside a cassette player, and it's just so flashy, and the sound effects are so cool. No, the train menu's still there. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not getting rid of the train menu. That's very important. But yeah. Yeah, highly recommend at least just checking it out. It's the same. It's exactly the same. There's no difference. I think maybe a few new songs, and maybe I think that the timing or the beats are a little bit different. Beat mats are pretty similar though. But yeah, no, it was so good. And honestly, most people, I think like only like 4 or 5 people, they have like a suggestions thread, and like only like 4 or 5 people brought it up. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, guys? This cassette tape is so cool. And they just got rid of it and nobody cares. I'm like, but I thought it was awesome. So I don't know if the Unbeatable devs will ever watch this. They probably won't, but please bring back the cassette tapes. They were so cool. Oh man. I think the main reason people didn't care is because it does slow down switching between songs. You can't just spam through them. I mean, you can, but it's still a little slow. But I don't mind. Take some time between, you know? Take a little breather. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I want to boot it up again, but I can't play anything else until they release Nekopara after. So yay. Oh, man, one day they'll release it and I'll be able to play a different game. Dude, it really sucks because like there's gonna be new events in Blue Archive. There's a raid boss, although I'm not gonna do it on stream, I mean. But there's like so many things that are coming out. I think the new Five Nights at Freddy's game is coming out in like a week or something. I really hope they release Nekopara after. I need to do it. But until then, we gotta keep going. Play it. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna play it. I played it on stream when the demo dropped. But currently, actually, Izza, I don't know if you know this. For Izza and anyone else who is unaware. No, you know. But anyway, whoever's unaware, I've been waiting for Nekopara after the 7th installment in the Nekopara series to release. Technically 8th if you count Catboys. Yeah, 8th. They have not released it for like, they were supposed to release at this point almost 3 weeks ago. Due to Steam issues and Steam reviews, they have not released it. They also have not updated us in like a week. So I'm playing a Nekopara every single day. Even if it's for a little bit, I'm playing it every single day until they release after. Trying to make as much noise as possible. It's very hard at my size of a content creator to make any noise, but you never know. You never know. If I've inspired you, share the message. Play Nekopara. Make Steam release it. Please. Oh man. Steam, I need the game now. I'm only on day 3. All right, but we're gonna keep going here. We're gonna go sleep with Shigure now. Yes, so we fell asleep. We're going to bed with Shigure. Classic Nekopara, am I right? We're just, you never slept in the same bed as a sibling. It's fine. You know, sometimes you just gotta share a bed. You know, when you're traveling, you just gotta do it. Also, I blame Shigure. When I think of how Nisama is sleeping right next to me. Okay, I can't really justify this anymore. Sleep on the couch, no! She doesn't have a couch. But I promised I would only watch. Only watching is good enough for me. Shigure. Shigure. We really are jumping right into this. Cool. We're jumping right into this, baby. Nisama. Shigure, go to bed. Cuss. What? Cuss. Is that me snoring? Alright, you can do it, Chocola. Whoa, am I dreaming about Chocola? Oh, that's cute. And dreaming, I'm finally something that's slightly romantic, considering I'm dating all 6 of them. Finally, he says something referencing that he cares about them. Well, like he loves them. Hee hee, you're lovely when you sleep talk, Nisama. Good girl, good girl. Oh, we're giving her a head pat. Nisama's hands going for my head. Oh no, we're giving her a head pat. I've given you a lot of head pats. I've given her plenty of head pats already. Good job there, Chocola. If you so desire, I will be Chocola for you. No. 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 Oh, you too, Vanilla. You did great. ZZZ. Good girl. If you're gonna pet me that much, then I'll be your Vanilla too. Wow, we are really starting off strong. We're starting off strong, guys. What's this? You want head pats too, Azuki? Good girl. Nice, Azuki. Oh my god. Are we just gonna go through all the characters? Come on. Oh yeah, you too, Coconut. Nisama, you're too high. You're petting the air. I love how I'm sleep talking, but I still have the mental capacity to realize that Coconut is very tall. But Shigure's like uber small. She's very, very short. She's even shorter than Azuki. So. Maple and Cinnamon get a turn too? Yes. Yeah. Maple and Cinnamon too. Good girls. Good job. Oh my god. What a voice. Oh my god, Shigure, chill. You're going in for a hug. My head is getting petted so much. So many pets. So many pets. Me when I see Ibuki. Alright, calm down, Shigure. Me when I see Ibuki. So many pets. So many pets. I keep patting her too much. But it's okay. You all did so good. So good. This is bad. I mean, it's not. But you can't. What am I doing? Shigure. What are we doing? I thought we were hugging her. Incredible. I can't. I can't either, Shigure. I really can't. I can't. I can't. I really can't. I really can't, guys. I mean, I just said I have to stream it every day. That doesn't mean I have to stream it for a long time every day. I could just call it quits now. I could just say, I'm done. Throw in the towel. Today is done. I gave it 22 minutes. Let's keep going. Okay, Shigure. There's no way I stay sleeping after that. You screamed in my face. Huh? What's the matter, Chocolate? More? You want some more? Shigure! I hate this. I hate it here. Is this the day I die? Is this the day? It's the day of my demise? Father, mother, your little Shigure. Your little Shigure is about to die. Oh, she died from a cuddle overload. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Well, at least she fell asleep. At least she fell asleep. It's the only thing I can say. Good night, Shigure. Sleep well. They didn't need to put that scene in there. You know, so they took out all the romance between all the other cat girls and they said, you know what? We'll give one to Shigure. I'm not even dating her. What do you mean? What do you mean? Neko works, please. I slept great, man. I can't remember the last time I conked out like that. It was like a fog and my mind's lifted completely. Shigure, did you manage to sleep well? Huh? Wait, what happened? Oh, she's still there. Oh, Nisama. Wait, you're still... Did you ever fall asleep? What happened, Shigure? Did you catch a cold? She caught something worse. I'll be fine. Maybe just too much to handle. Stop it! Stop! We were hugging, I swear! I don't think I did anything to you, but you didn't do anything. I love how he doesn't... He's so confident in himself. He's like, I didn't do anything. What did you do? I know this is your fault. This is like the first time where it's actually our fault. I didn't do a thing. I did not lay a single finger upon you. In any case, why don't you hop in the shower? You're dripping with sweat. The sheets are soaking. I have had those nights before. Not like for this, but I've had those sweating nights where you wake up and like you're just covered in sweat and it's like you're like, oh, now I gotta wash the sheets because they're like soaked, you know? Gets so hot here. I hate it. I hate it. We just had our first like hot day of the year And I'm not excited for summer. Not excited. Man. I'm glad it was only sweating. I did nearly turn someone else's bed into a scene of a splatter film. Can you stop talking? I forgot all about this game, guys. I did this 2.5 years ago and I felt nothing, or maybe I just suppressed. Maybe I've just been suppressing these memories. I hate it here. Your nose is bleeding. Shigure rises up, fixes her disheveled pajamas, and staggers her way to the shower room. What the hell happened? Also, she took a shower before she went to bed and when she woke up. Although she's taking the shower because of the sweating, so there's that. I don't want to know what happened, and I witnessed it. Chocolate is starving, acting manager. Throw out the fantasies of getting a lunch break. What? Azuki, what are you doing with my store? They need a lunch break. Are they not feeding them? Guys, guys, what are you doing? You need food. What is happening? I hope you're not taking away lunch breaks. Good morning, Kasho. Shigure, did you both sleep well? Yes, my head is much clearer now. I feel as though a world changed colors. All of creation shined radiantly and I emerged reborn. That's enough out of you. Let's give Beignet a little head pat. She did not like it. Quite the exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. It's terrifying. None. Okay. Shigure-san, are you alright? You seem somewhat tired. Hello, Fraise, my baby girl. I'll give Shigure a head pat. She's so cute. Fraise. Of course, I am just fine, Fraise. By the way, Beignet-san, there is something I would like to ask you. Oh? Oh, okay. In that case, let's go to the kitchen. I appreciate some help making the cakes and setting up for breakfast. And I'll come too. Kasho, I want you and Fraise to get the shop ready for opening. Huh? I think that the roles are reversed here, but if Mentor says so, there must be some meaning behind it. Okay then. Okay, Fraise, let's start by sweeping the outside. Hi. Okay. She's so cute. Now it's Fraise's turn, right? No, of course not. We would never have a romantic scene between the main character and a cat girl in this cat girl dating sim. That would never be a thing. I like how I've been talking this game up as being pretty sus, and we really haven't had much in the terms of the cat girl department. I mean, that'll change when we get to the actual dating sims, volumes 1 through 3, but like, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I am disappointed in the Shigure scenes because they're Shigure scenes, but it's fine. Oh, man. Anyway, Fraise, hi. Hello, cutie. The two of us work in silence, cleaning the outside of the shop and setting up the sandwich board. What's wrong, Fraise? What's wrong? Oh, no, thank you for carrying the sandwich board out, Kasho-san. She's so pretty. It's a tad heavy. Then again, if it were any lighter, wind would knock it down. I'm glad we get to work together like this. Have you always worked solo, Fraise? Yes, Patissiere is always in the kitchen or at the counter. I'm always outside or attending seating for the customers. It's a breath of fresh air doing the same job in the same place with someone. It's somewhat fun. Yay. Yay. I've been in this line of work for much longer, but you're way more diligent than I'll ever be. You put painstaking detail into your work. I'd like to learn by your example. Aw, really? Granted. Alright, I need to turn her voice up. Yeah, her voice is so quiet. Can't we? Yeah, voice configuration. Fraise is already all the way up. Why is her voice so quiet? Yeah, her voice is so quiet. What the heck? So I can just turn the game up a little bit. You have a lot of things on your mind that you need to sort out at the moment, right, Kasho-san? Yes. Patissier told me some of the details. Yeah, but that's still no reason to space out in the middle of work. I will work to pick up the slack. Oh, Fraise, you're so kind. You're so kind. I'm not sure what I should say. I feel somewhere between apologetic and pathetic. Of course, I'm more grateful than anything, but that goes without saying. You give your very best into baking cakes, so I want to help support you where I can. I really love cakes too. After all, the cakes that Patissier fills me with joy. Oh man, I want to make her a cake too. I want to fill her life with joy as well. But we have to really wait for them to release the game. Please, Steam, I need it now. Yeah, same here. Suddenly I remember something. Oh man. They've made her even more cute. They've made her small. Sniff, sniff. That's me right now. A real picture of me. Hey, what's the matter? I want to help, but I'm too short to reach. Sniff. Oh. Ah, yeah. Not really an issue I can solve. I guess a kitten isn't tall enough for kitchen work. Don't worry, cat girls get big and tall fast. Have some cake and cheer up, okay? Plus, you're in luck. This is where the patissier who can make the world's tastiest cakes work. I love cake. Aww. Oh, you do? I love cake myself. That's why I'm training here. Training? Yeah, I'm having her teach me how to make cakes. Though I'm still not good enough to make anything to brag about. Have some if you'd like. I tried to make some macaron a la Fraise for you. Oh, is this where we name her? Fraise. Oh man, the naming scene. That's right. Fraise is French for strawberry. Thank you. Nom. Oh, look at the little macaron. It's so tiny. Wow, so yummy. Really? Yeah, it's so yummy. Thank you, Oni-san. Oh, man. What? I'm gonna cry. I don't know about how long you're gonna be. I don't know how long you're gonna be here for, but if it's okay with you, why don't you try helping around the shop? If you do, you'll be able to deliver the tastiness to everyone else. I will. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna be here for much longer after all. Aww. What's the matter? I was reminiscing. I was reminiscing and crying. Oh no, just a little trip down memory lane. Actually, I lived with you, Fraise, albeit for just a short while. She remembers. She totally remembers, but she doesn't want us to know that she remembers. You were a super small kitten back then. It was a really short time, so I don't think you remember. Oh, she remembers for sure. You've been smart ever since you were a kid. Look at that face. Fraise, do you remember? No. Actually, I do remember. I remember that you used to live here. Yay! Huh? Wait, you do? I'm sorry. I realized it right when we met, but... Dang, you should have told me. Kasha's like, let's go. You should have told me. What do you mean, dang? A dang feels a little weird. Well, you seem to have more pressing matters to attend to. I just remember, that's all. Oh. I see. Now that you mention it, we only interacted a little when she was still a kitten. It was so minor that I even forgot about it up until I met her. Yeah, clearly, because you never mentioned her. You're a bad person, Kasho. I'm just kidding. I would never forget Fraise. I could never. Then again, I appreciate that you do remember. Nice to meet you again, Fraise. Oh.
Hi.
Same here, Kasho-san. I start wiping down the windows. Gee. I could feel her staring at me intermittently. She stares. She stares. We have a little break between the lunch and dinner time periods. A late lunch break. I volunteered to prepare food. Nii-sama, your cooking was extremely delectable. That was my first time eating Japanese food in a lifetime. It was a delight, Kasho. I don't inquire for details, but I assume that Mentor has stayed in Japan in the past. Or didn't you make her any food when you were there? You must have made her, like, something. Like an omurice or something simple, man, at least. She held the chopsticks perfectly and even knew how to hold her soup bowl. Here's the dessert. Since you all wanted Japanese food, I made this one fit the theme. Oh my! The cream tea Mont Blanc, is it? I was curious how it would taste. This is wonderful, Nii-sama. A green Mont Blanc. Does it strike you as odd? I also made these if you like. Oh, he made the macaron. He made it for her. Do it for her. Steam, if this is a good reason. Release it for her. Do it for her. Oh, macaron a la Fraise. Yeah, I had a little trip down memory lane, so I figured I'd try making them again. Wow, they're so adorable, Nii-sama. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the random ebook. Why didn't the ebook go through? I literally just tested it. Why didn't the ebook go through? No. I give it a test. There you go. I give you 2. Me too, Ibuki. Ibuki Maski. I love her. This is Fraise. This is Fraise, Ronan. She's so adorable. She's who you date in the next game that Steam will not release. She is our next dateable cat girl. But right now we're just meeting her. Ibuki Masu, yes. But yes, right now we are just remembering. So this is Mentor's kitten. Our Mentor had a kitten. And this is her, and she's adorable, and I love her, and she loves us, but we won't find that out until Steam releases the next game. So right now we are just hanging out. We made her a strawberry macaroon because that was the first food we ever gave her when she was a little kitten. Look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. Oh, no. Huh? What's the matter, Fraise? What's the matter? Fraise? Oh, now she's calling me Oni-san again. Weh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna explode. Huh? I'm sorry, Oni-san's macaroon. Man. I wish I could make a macaroon that could make a girl cry. I can't even make normal ones. Oh man. I've remembered this entire time. This entire time I wanted to eat it again. Man. Oh man. Have you been keeping that to yourself? Keeping yourself from telling Kasho? Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to see you for so long, Oni-san. Well, you know, as much as I loved Cacao, and this game came out after the anime. This game only came out like what, 2020, maybe 2021, pretty recently. Definitely after the anime. This would have made such a better anime than Kakao. I love Kakao. I think it's great, but this story would have been way better than the Kakao story. Yeah, they just needed to cut out the scene with Shigure and it would have been perfectly fine. I would have made it right away if you just asked. You must have thought you would be a bother if you asked, right? Right. You made a macaron a la Fraise for me when I was crying back when I was still a child. I've always looked up to you and helped out in the shop because of that. And once she became a cat girl here, she would always say she wanted to help out around the shop. Even made her name Fraise. Oh, so she named herself. Interesting. I'm surprised Benet never... Wait, but that wasn't Benet's cat girl. So they just never had a name? Fraise never had a name and she just named herself? What were they calling her? She was living there for like at least like 6 or something months. I don't know. Interesting. Getting some lore here, I suppose. Just Fraise lore, not Catgirl lore, because the Minaduki, Shigure names her cats. Although, I don't know how they did it. I haven't seen Volume 0 in a while. I'm sure I'll have to, when we get there, we'll see how they name Chocolate Vanilla. But for Kakao, they kept saying different items until, or food items until Kakao was like, I like that one. And then she went with that. So they did that. That was pretty cute. Like someone I can't unsee. Is that like a good thing or a bad thing? A good you can't unsee them, or a bad I can't unsee them? I hope it's a good thing. If my memory serves right, a cat girl picks their name when they're 3 months old. So that's when she came here, huh? What? All right, that might be some continuity. I swore they told they came up with chocolate and vanilla. Now for Kakao, she did pick it, but she didn't say that. They just kept saying names and Kakao was like, that one, I want that one. However, you can probably just say that the anime is its own separate canon, because I think the rules are a little bit different. But not by much though. I'll have to see when we get to volume 0, how did Chocolate and Vanilla come up with their names? Because I thought they were given to them and they liked them, you know. But I'll have to see. Otapa-san from Spirited Away. I really need to watch that movie. I know I'm such a fake anime fan. I've never seen Spirited Away, but I really need to watch it. I'll get to it, I swear. Oh man. Only Miyazaki film I've seen is Howl's Moving Castle, which I love. It's so good. Just never got around to watching the others. I'll do it eventually one day. But until then, I will just keep playing the better story, Nekopara. Miyazaki could never write a story as good as Nekopara. I know you were really busy right now, so I decided that I wouldn't say anything about me. But now that I've eaten the macaroon I've dreamed about, I just couldn't control myself any longer. Then come home with me, Fraise. People keep showing it at anime viewings. Well, to me, it's not overrated. Well, I guess it is because everyone keeps saying it is. Or they keep saying I should watch it. But I've never seen it, and I have no idea. I haven't been spoiled about this. I don't even know what the story is. So I don't know I have no conception going into this movie. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But yeah, everyone keeps saying it's like peak. I think they say like Spirited Away is like top 1 for a lot of people. Maybe not as of recent, but I've definitely heard a lot of people claim it be their number 1. Like Princess and Mononoke, better story. I'll have to watch them all. It'd be fun. Just sit down and watch them all. It'd be like 6,000 hours. It's fine, Fraise. You needn't contain yourself so badly. Misama understands. I do. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for remembering, Fraise. I also appreciate you helping out Mentor in such big ways as well. Well, I don't need to translate that or read that one. I can't say that better. Cute. Cute. I'll never forget you making me the macaroons when I was crying. I was so happy, but I couldn't say that. And by the time I knew that, or what a farewell was, you had... Aww. She didn't know how to say goodbye yet. Sorry. By the time you came, I was already scheduled to go back home. Kiki's, yes. I've been wanting to watch Kiki's delivery service for a long time. I really like her design. And there was always a trailer when we had the DVD. Whoops, I don't need that. There was always the trailer when we had the DVD for Howl's Moving Castle of Kiki's delivery service. And it looked like so much fun. I really want to watch that one. I never thought the two of us would reunite. Well, now we can be together forever. We can be together forever. I'm just as surprised. You got so big that I almost didn't recognize you. Did I keep my promise to you? Yeah, you sure did. Isn't that right, Mentor? He's like, yeah, you sure did. Isn't that right, Mentor? Right? She did, right? I don't remember it. You need to help me out. She's very emotional. I can't ruin this right now. Yeah, incredibly. I think it was help Mentor out. Yeah, my bad. I remember now. It took me a minute. Yes, incredibly well. Fraise has been an excellent help to me this whole time. Thank you very much, Patissier. Fraise, I'm so glad for you, Sniff. Oh, Shigure, shut up. You're not allowed to cry. Yes, yes. Oh, Oni-san. Yeah? Yay! She's gonna call us Oni-san. Just like the old days. Yes, please. Yes, please. Shigure, you can start calling me Kasho. Stop calling me Oni-sama. Call me Kasho. Fraise has been the new little sister. Of course it would. Anyone who appreciates Ni-sama is a friend of mine, Fraise. You guys have been friends. Don't make this about you, Shigure. Don't make this about you. Right. Although I don't think I'm on quite at level you are at, Shigure-san. I don't want you to be, well, I guess I do want you to be on Shigure's level. Shigure shouldn't be on Shigure's level. But I would like Fraise to be on Shigure's level. But Shigure should not be on that level. You needn't be so reserved. Come now, be honest with yourself. I mean, as much crap as I give Shigure, she is the ultimate wing woman. I don't know why she is, but she is. I think she is mostly responsible for all of the girls ending up dating me. I mean, it's not all the time. I think Chocolate Vanilla, she didn't really have too much. She more like gives her blessing. In like, you're like, yeah, you can do it. But like the other four, she's almost like sets it up. So she's like, oh, you should date him. She like goats them and goats me into like accepting them. So it's kind of hilarious that she's like, she wants to be with me, but she's also wing womaning all of her cat girls. It's hilarious. No, really, I'm telling the truth. If you act now, then I'll throw a sleeping Ni-sama bromide as a special gift. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Also, do I dare look up bromide? What's a bromide? Isn't that like a chemical? Yeah, it's a compound containing bromine. It's a bromine compound. What is this? A sleeping Ni-sama bromide? What do you mean? An unoriginal idea or remark. It also means that. Yeah, it also means an unoriginal. Bromide in slang. Phrase, cliche. Yeah, what? Sleeping niece. Oh, so it's like a sleeping Nisama, like cliche. Okay, so they mean like a cliche. Oh, he's asleep. What am I gonna do? That scenario is what she's saying. Definitely bromide was a crazy, because that's a very niche slang term according to Google. Why that word? Why that word out of all the words to pick? That's such a very weird one, but okay. Yeah, bottle you can, yeah, I guess, yeah. Maybe she puts bromide in the bottle and then that's how Nisama falls asleep. I guess. What am I doing? Also, ads are starting soon. What is sleeping? What? That has to be a translation. There's no, she knows what sleeping is. What? What was that line? Oh, what is a sleeping? Okay, so she was gonna say, what is that? Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean she doesn't know what sleeping is? Huh? You've been awake for 16 years straight? I don't know how long it's been. It's probably a little bit longer than that. Oh, man. Teehee. All right, ad should be starting pretty soon. So I'm just gonna keep on chugging. I'm gonna keep on chugging because I think it's just gonna be confusion. So maybe I'll find something to yap about, but who knows? But enjoy your ads whenever they show up. I hope they're fun and entertaining. While I take a sip of my tea. Today's lunch break ends up being a little longer than usual. Okay. Long lunch break. Keep the shop closed forever. Small Fraise. I love when she's tiny. Look at her. She's like peeking over the corner. She's so cute. I love her. Where are the ads? Has anyone else got an ad yet? I guess they're not coming. Okay, fine. Big trouble, Oni-san. Oh, there's the ads. As soon as I say that. There they are. All right, have fun. Big trouble, Oni-san. There's a line outside. I'll wait. I'll take a little break. I don't want you guys to miss out. But I will talk about, I got a new Nendroid. A fine addition to my collection. It's Micah from Blend S, the main character, and she's very cute, and I like her. I have her right now, and I'm looking at her, and she's giving me a very disgustful look while handing me an omurice. But yeah, it's very cool. No fancy base though, because this is a it's an old one. I think it is Nendroid number 800. Oh, I have it right here. It is 871 of the Nendroid line, so pretty early in its in the production. Luckily though, oh, welcome back from ads. We still have a little bit left, so I'm gonna keep yapping. I'm yapping about my new Nendroid, Micah from Blend S. But yeah, luckily, even though it is a pretty old one, I got it on eBay sealed in the box for basically the same price. Like it was about $50, which is the normal price for an Android. So I'm surprised it didn't appreciate at all, which I don't care about. I think it's awesome, and it goes well with my Blend S collection. I have a I haven't really shown it off, but I have the entire Blend S volume and a special magazine that came out for it. So I'm making like a little Blend S display, so it'll go nicely with that. There's one more thing I need to finish off my Blend S collection, and that is the Micah figurine, which came with a very limited edition coffee cup that she could sit in and whatever. It's really cute. But it's like $280 because that one is limited. And I can't even find any new sealed in the box. They're all pre-owned, so rest in peace me. I have to get a pre-owned one, which it's not the worst in the world, but like, I don't know, I'd prefer stuff to be sealed, you know, that way I know. But it's a pretty old thing, so, and anime figures are really not, people who buy anime figures usually don't buy them to sell them later, you know? Like they don't, I don't know. I feel like if you buy one, you're probably gonna just display it, you know? You're gonna keep the box, but not sealed. So it's not like action figures where a lot of people just buy it and keep it in the box, you know? So I'll probably just get a pre-owned one. But anyway, welcome back from ads, everyone. I ended up just yapping about my new Nendroid, my Blendes collection. I'm slowly growing. But yes, we are back. Fraise is in trouble. There's a big line, and she's still calling us a Nissan. So let's keep going. Oh, we've got more customers than we did yesterday. It's looking like the Christmas is over. Oh, looking a lot like Christmas over here. The shop has always been a popular spot among those in the know, but the social media presence seems to have sparked a bigger flame. Don't talk like you didn't start it. My apologies. I never thought that it would prove this effective. Oh my gosh. Shigure-san, I think you may have overdid it. Just tell everyone to go away. We have to do negative media right now. We have to start like filming ourselves beating up customers or something. It's time to call the police. We need to get a Karen in here now to start lowering this. Find a horrible TV trope about your anime figures, so wait, what? You find a horrible TV trope about your anime figures so can bear to see the figure in your room anymore? Wait, what? I'm confusion. Oh, so you can't. Okay. Oh, so you have a... Okay, I see what you're saying. I only get figures of stuff that I really, really like. So, and honestly, well, I guess I don't like Genshin, and I do have the Klee figure, but I really like Klee. So I don't think I'll ever be able to dislike Klee. She's also like my first figure, so like she has a special place in my heart. And the first Babu that I ever loved, so we do have that. So there is that. But yeah, everything else is from, I think, Micah. Oh no, I have Nadeshko from Yuru Camp. So I do have that, which is another anime that I love. But yeah, we have Cappy and Plana and Arona for Nendroids. Which, even though I'm not playing Heaven Burns Red, I still really like Heaven Burns Red. It's so good. It's just too much for me right now. The more I stop, the more I like stop playing it, the more I want to go back to it, but I really want to take I want to wait. I'm not ready because that did mess me up, but it's so good. But yeah, I think I did just overreact, and I was having a rough week. I was genuinely having a really rough week, and the fact that it was paired with the hush hush emotional scene, yeah, I think it was that. But it did hit me really hard, but I want to play it again. So one day we'll get back to it. I mostly want to justify the Cappy Android. Oh man, bro, but if they ever kill off Cappy, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. They can't kill off the Babus. I mean, I guess spoiler alert for Star Rail, they did kill off a Babu, but it was more like written in the stars. It was pretty obvious. Sad, but obvious. So I don't know. Maybe Heaven Burns Red could do it, but I don't want them to. Man. All right, let's keep playing this game and think about happy stuff. This is why I play Nekopara, guys. The first thing on your For You page, what is it? What is it? Let's see. What is that? Is that wait a minute, is that what is he doing? What is he doing? How did he get there? What? I love Japan commercials. Dude, I love Japanese commercials. I already talked about that train one, but Japanese commercials are just... What are they doing? I love them. Thank you for showing me that. I didn't know I needed to see that. If you haven't seen that, click a link. You're not going to regret that. Just make sure you come back, because I want you to keep watching the stream. Okay. What are you saying, Fraise? I am not the only cause here. You may have become a hot topic yourself. Look right here, you see. Shigure holds out her cell phone to reveal the line of comments praising Fraise. Yay! There are even some customers stating that they are explicitly coming to see her. Most likely standing in that line outside the shop. Yay! I'd be one of the guys. Wow. No way. I can't. I don't like that. I don't like being the center of attention. Too bad. You're the center of my life. Alright, now you're being loud again, Fraise. Whoops, why did I get... Alright, hold on a minute. Alright, we'll go there for now. Just have to yap a little bit louder. Everyone is like that at first. You will come to like it in the time. You'll like the spotlight, don't worry. I don't think I'd like turning out like you, Shigure-san. That's a good point. That's a very good thing to say. You should not strive to be like Shigure. Unless it's towards me, then it's okay. Fraise. Shigure, Fraise, save the chit-chat for later. Let's get working so we don't keep the customers waiting. Right. Very well, Oni-san. I'll do my best. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. A long day at work. All over. Sorry, we're all out of ingredients. Yeah, I guess we'll have to close up shop for the day then. It turned out to be more of a photo session toward the end. Cameras are scary. Oh, poor Fraise. Here you go. Oh, sorry, Fraise. My bad. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, you girls are not receptive today. All right, calm down. I don't know if they had that in the first games, but I really like the fact that sometimes they just get mad. They're like, don't touch me. It's very cat-like, and I love it. Sorry, Fraise, my bad. Don't worry, you'll gradually come to like it. I'm going to take it easy. I'm a tad tired. Thank you for your fine service, mentor. I'll take care of cleaning up. Oh, so will I. Please leave the cleanup to us, patissiere. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Alright, I'll clean up the kitchen. I'll leave the counter and storefront to you guys. Understood. Fraise. As they clean, Fraise addresses Shigure. Excuse me. Yes, what is it? At lunch, I was overcome with emotion that I blurted that out, but... Blurted out what? I asked Kasha-san if I could call him Oni-san. You're absolutely adorable when you want love and attention. She is! I agree. Shigure, I agree with you. For once, I agree. I actually agree with you on a lot of stuff. I really just disagree with one thing. One particular thing. One very important particular thing. But that isn't the point. It's just, you're his real younger sister. Plus you seem to have an abnormal love for him. Even Fraise knows it's abnormal. Even Fraise can tell. If you're asking me if I love or hate Nisama, then I absolutely love him. No, we know you love me. We know. That's the problem. Yes, right. So you don't dislike the fact that I call him Oni-san? Well, I mean, Coconut calls me Oni-chan, so... Nobody's saying Oni-sama, so that's probably fine with her. Why would I? Well, because... Fraise, you absolutely love Beignet-san's cakes, don't you? Yes, of course. What about when you hear a customer say, I love the cakes from the shop? Doesn't that make you happy? Well, yes, it does. Yeah, but I'm a guy. I'm not a cake. I'm not a cake to be eaten. Also, there's only one of me. If I really liked a cake, and somebody came in and ate my cake in front of me, I would be, and they said, it's so good. I'd be like, bro, that's my cake. Now, would I be willing to share the cake? Absolutely. And I think that's what Shigure is hinting at. However, you need a little bit of clarification. It's a good idea for a metaphor, Shigure, but you need a little bit of clarification. You need to be clarifying that you are willing to share the cake that you like. You like the cake so much that you want to share it with other people. That's what you need to say. That's very important distinction. Because some people don't want to share their cake. They like their cake and they like to eat it alone. And they're like, I love this. I'll show it to people. I'll be, look at this cake. It's really good. But you can't have it. This is my cake. There are people like that. But you're okay. You can share it. You just need to, you know, specify. So I don't know why I'm going off on this tangent here. Moving on. Well, yes, it does. It's the same principle. I'm happy to be able to share the splendor of my older brother. Okay. Share. But I'm a person, not a cake. I love Nisama, but I also love cat girls. That is why I want to support you and how you feel. Interesting. So I wonder if it was like a non-cat girl, if it was a girl, like a woman girl. You know how there are two types of girls, cat girls and woman girls. My favorite type of person, a woman girl. I wonder if it was just not a cat girl, if Shigure would actually be upset. She'd be like, no, you can't date. That'd be another interesting. I think I was talking about that. Is polygamy allowed? Because clearly you're allowed to date as many cat girls as you want. But that's because nobody really cares what you do with your cat girl as long as you treat them well. So I'm willing to bet that you probably can't. It's probably, unless you are poly, being poly is probably accepted. But I would assume that it would be fine for people to be like, hey, for Shigure to be like, hey, you can't date her. She's a human. You know, I could see that being a thing. Where you can date as many cat girls as you want, but it's probably still, I don't want to say looked down upon, but you know, not as common to date many women at the same time. Or just be poly in general. Support me. More importantly, Nisama seems to love the cat girls himself. Now that you mention it, you have 6 cat girls at your house, don't you, Shigure-san? Oh, and you don't know. She doesn't know. I'm dating them all. Indeed, they're all Nisama's cat panions. This is the first time she's learned of that word. She's like, what? He's a what? I said, all 6 are his cat panions. Oh my god, guys, it's the thing that I posted. It's the thing in my GIF that I posted on my Twitter and my Discord. It's the thing. It's the thing, guys. It's the thing. I didn't know that was gonna show up today. I actually had no clue. Completely forgot where that was from. Huh? How does that work? Apparently in volume 4 it doesn't work. It means they just forget. They're like, crap. That is a lot of characters to write into the story. He has one talk with Azuki and that's it. We forgot to make him romance. Oh man. Everyone shares each other's love. Not in this game. Right, of course. I feel like that isn't what I'm asking, but... Well, it's not at the... I don't want to get into it. Well, you see, Fraise, they split it up into 3 games. And each game, you start to date 2 girls. So that way it's evenly spread out over the course of a year. And by the end, you're dating all 6. And it culminates with a nice Christmas party at the end. And that's how it works. I'm assuming that's exactly what you meant. Nisama treats all of them with equal amounts of care. I'm sure he'd treat you the same. Oh, she really is wing womaning. I don't even think she was thinking, like, Fraise was even considering that. But Shigure's like, you should go date him. Go date him. Go date him. You should. He'd be great. We just reunited, so I'm not sure about that. No, I'd like him a lot when I was a small kitten. Well, duh. Fraise, why don't you try coming to Japan? Oh my god, we're gonna kidnap her. We're gonna kidnap her. Get it? Kidnap her? I'm so funny. Why don't you come home and see my 6 girlfriends? I'm sure that will definitely get you interested. I mean, jokes aside, I think she would like to meet the other cat girls, but there has to be some cat girls that are closer for Fraise to meet, you know? I'm still blown away that she has not met a single other cat girl ever in her life. I find that insane. Like, maybe it's just much rarer to have a cat girl out of France, or maybe it's just really expensive. So, because remember, the Minadukis are incredibly rich. They're incredibly rich. Because, I mean, regardless, you have to think, all right? Even someone who has 6 cats, that's pretty expensive, you know? Especially if you're treating them as well as the Minadukis take care of their cat girls, right? Now, I'm not comparing cat girls to cats. I'm just saying that cats are very expensive, especially if you have 6 of them. So now if you convert that to cat girls, having 6 cat girls, that's crazy expensive and so much work. I might just start to think that maybe, I'm trying to think, how many other cat girls are there? I know there's cat girls. There might be 1 or 2 cat girls that you meet, not part of the Minaduki household, in the other volumes, not including Fraise. I wonder if maybe it's just it's not nearly as common. Because you also have to think, the cat girls running La Soleil is enough for people to be like, yo, I've never seen that before. That's crazy, you know? Because you assumed if most people had one, it wouldn't be that crazy to be like, oh, look, it's a cat girl shop, you know? But the fact that that is like the selling point, that it is a shop that employs cat girls. And if you want to bring in the anime lore, there's the whole beach episode where the beach episode ends. I mean, they go and help run the beach shack that they help. And then Shigure finds more cat girls looking for work. I don't want to really get into that. But more cat girls, and then they become the selling point of that beach shack. And they were making like a news announcement about it. They're being like the first cat girl run, or first like beach restaurant to have cat girls work at it. So I'm starting to think that maybe they're just really rare to have, or there's just so much money, which could explain why cacao is like found. But I don't know, if you have that much money, why would you abandon them, you know? Too much work, maybe? I don't know. Because you have Chocolate Vanilla and Cacao, who were both abandoned. But it was more like, well, Cacao might have genuinely just been like kicked out, abandoned. But Chocolate Vanilla were more like dropped at the doorstep of like a firefighter thingy. Not specifically, but you know, that kind of thing. I went to Twitter. Let's take a look. What is this? What is this? Oh my god, is it Corin's birthday? Aww, she's so cute. I love Corin. I love her so much. And she's eating cake. She's giving it to her teddy bear. I hope she has a lot of friends at her birthday party. Aww. She's so cute. Thank you for sharing, Ronan. I appreciate that. But yeah, I guess there was a stupid more thought exercises in a game that doesn't really need any. But yeah, I guess cat girls must be pretty rare, especially not in Japan. Makes me wonder, how did somebody get her to Japan? start raising her, and then immediate, because remember, she was 3 months old when she went to live with Mentor. So this person had her for 3 months and then was like, I can't deal with this. And then she's been here ever since. So somebody got a cat girl to France, which is not easy. It cannot be easy. Because remember, well, I don't know, maybe they have more around the world. Maybe they just started in Japan. But still, that's a hefty investment to just suddenly be like, nah, I can't. Unless you're rich, and that's actually not that heavy an investment. Maybe cat girls are just something that only the rich can get. Very interesting. I want cat girls for all people. I want the poor people to have cat girls too. Game? I love this shop. Oh, maybe 90s France can own tigers. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oops. I love patisserie's cakes, and I love to see the smiles on the customers' faces when they eat them. To me, this is the most important place in the world. Oh, that's sweet. Well, that's fine. You're coming to us with the Hawaii if Nekopara After ever releases, so. And I'd like to support that idea by kidnapping you and taking you to Japan. Thank you, Shigure-san. One day I'll visit your country. I'll visit Oni-san's shop. Yes, one day, by all means, do. Oh man. One day! That one day was supposed to be 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be 2 weeks ago. Where's Fraise? I need my Fraise. Come to me. Wow, tonight is another lovely spread. We have dinner a little earlier than usual. In a follow-up to last night, Mentor treats us to her home cooking. I hope you enjoy this meal. I will. Your cooking is always amazing, Patissiere. But Oni-san and Shigure-san around, you go the extra mile. I just can't help myself. Thank you very much. Just like last night, we have a spectacular dinner. Oh, no, not gonna elaborate? Okay, no elaboration needed, I guess. Cool. After the meal, cups of coffee line the table. The shop sure was bustling today. It really was. I never expected that many customers. I think the PR played a part, but I think the reason why so many people showed up was because of your cakes have stellar reputation. Patissiere game. They sure are vague about the meals. Yeah, they're only vague about the meals sometimes. Like when you had the dinner scene with at the hot springs, it was really in depth. Then you have or even like last meal, that was relatively in depth, you know. But this time they're just like, we had a good meal. I'm like, okay, cool. Very descriptive. It's absolutely right. The shop becoming a hot topic led to a majority of people looking into information, which led to a lot of rave reviews. It's synergy. Personally, I'm glad that a lot of people know about your incredible cakes, Mentor. If tomorrow's like it was today, then we might have more than a little problem. I'm sure that today was just a special case. I don't think we'll have lines at the door again tomorrow. Right, tomorrow will just be Patissiere and me. Oh man. We're already going home. Dude, I forgot how short of the time we were here for. We really were here for just 2 days. Wow. We both have plans to depart tonight. It's a 7-hour time difference between France and Japan. So we need to leave by then to make it back when I promised. In the end, I still don't know what I'm missing. What it is I'm missing. Feel a lot better mentally, though. That's the important part. Kasho, are you still bogged down? Oh, my apologies. Looks like I wasn't able to help after all. Oh, that's not true. Well, I'm still just as lost on what my father meant by a core. But after coming here and helping in the shop, I remembered something. I really do want to make cakes that bring smiles to everyone's faces. Mentor, your cakes are so good and have such a gentle flavor that they bring smiles to people's faces. Thank you. It warms my heart to hear you say that. Sort of like I've been thinking of... It's sort of like I've been thinking of so much. Can I read that right? It's sort of like I've been thinking of so much. That's definitely not right. I've lost sight of my initial focus. I may have said that was my goal, but I was trapped by something else. Surprisingly, the simple answer might have been what my dad was driving at. Oh, I wonder, so I guess, I mean, he really was trying to make cakes that make people smile, but he didn't believe that, I guess. He didn't actually believe that that's what he wanted. Well, because he did keep saying, I want to be as good as my mentor. I want to be as good as my dad, or I want, you know. So maybe that's what he truly wanted, and his dad was like, yeah, no, that's not what you mean right now. You will, one day, you will mean that, but not right now, you're not meaning that. You're just saying that. Just as I've said before, I don't know what your father meant, but I support you, regardless. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, I talked about my reasons for cake making plenty of times, but you never talked about yours, have you, Mentor? That's right. It's probably some sad story about my son who died. Well, when I asked you in the past, I remember you answered, I make cakes because I'm a patissiere, but... Did I now? Do you need a reason to get a job besides just, I like doing it, you know? Is there any other reason to make cakes besides, I like making cakes? ... This patissiere has been making cakes since my grandmother's generation. And while not to the extent of your family, I do think that it has a tradition that needs to be protected. Tradition? He's like, but I don't want to make Japanese sweets. I did say that my family owned a Japanese pastry shop, but did I ever mention that they had a history? I became her apprentice to learn Western pastry making, so I avoided mentioning my parents owning a long-standing Japanese pastry shop to make things simpler. Well, my apologies, Nisama. I told her this morning. Oh. I mean, that's probably fine. It's gonna help you make some progress. Huh? I thought she needed to know about your situation, so I did something rather intrusive. No, it's all good. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. Yes, Shigure told me about your situation. So, that's how you know. Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off. You were saying something about the tradition of La Soleil? Yes, I said that, but the only thing I really inherited was the family flavor. I ended up losing the title of the shop. Oh, is that so? So you renamed it? Yes, due to various complications. In that case, what was your reason? Was your reason for making the pastries to uphold the flavor of your grandmother's generation? Yes, that's how it ended up. Aww. No, let me correct myself. The reason I create pastries is most likely out of regret. Whoa. Huh? Regret? ... Patissiere. Judging from Fraise's behavior, she seems to know the reasons behind Mentor saying that. The reason why I continue to make pastries is for my son. Wait, no! Oh, you abandoned him. Oh, I mean, that's still bad. Don't get me wrong. Oh, you just abandoned him. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. She just abandoned him, guys. It's not that crazy. All right, sorry, what? You abandoned your son? No, you didn't. I recall hearing that you had a son, but I never... Yes, back when I was still young. Oh, here we go. We got some lore. I became intimate with a Japanese man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. I remember having this thought when I played it 2.5 years ago. He's not her illegitimate son. It's not what it is. I was just about to say that because I made a joke. What if his dad came and had an illegitimate daughter in like the twin with Shigure as that joke? This is not that. I remember having that same thought. I was like, yo, they have like, no, but it's not. Huge red herring, but it is what it is. It's actually not, it's kind of funny. We married and I gave birth to a son. For a while, the three of us lived together. Wamba-san, okay, take a look. Kind of, not really. I don't see it at all. I think you saw old woman and that was it. I don't see that in the slightest. I don't know how you saw that, Ronan, but okay. When we did, my son told me that my sweets put a smile on everyone's face. He told me, Mama, you're just like the sun. The reason why I named the shop La Soleil is because of my son's words. I see, so that's why. It fills me with joy to finally find out the origin behind the name La Soleil. But let's talk about how did you abandon your son? Somehow I feel like he just went home with his dad. And I don't think it was abandonment. Maybe you just stayed here to run the shop. The story doesn't seem to be leading toward a happy ever after. You loved your son, your family, yes? Sucks that they're gone. Shut up, Shigure. Yes, that goes without saying. However, I was forced to leave Japan. Oh, so there was a La Soleil in Japan. Okay. My older brother, who was supposed to take over this patissiere, died an early death. Oh? Your brother? On one hand, I had my precious family, my husband and son, but on the other, this house was also precious to me. It was chock full of memories of when I lived with my grandparents and my parents and my older brother. I couldn't just leave my aging parents either, so I returned to the city. I mean, you could have just said like, hey, my parents are like dying. You know, my brother died. I gotta go home, you know? And they could have just like, you could have like commuted. Everyone in this world is super rich. I'm sure you could have just commuted. It's fine. Leaving my son behind. My husband gave me his forgiveness. Actually, he gave me his encouragement. However, I don't know if the same could be said for my then young son. My family had a mountain of debt. Oh, never mind. Remember when I said they were rich? Oops. They are not rich. They are not rich. Rest in pieces. Oh, so that's what you meant by only inheriting the flavor but losing the title. Yes, even if I were to reopen the shop, I would need to change the name. That's why I used my son's words, translated into French, La Soleil. Can't believe that's what happened. I was still young back then and not wise. I tried chasing a lot of things. After I lost it all, I realized what was truly precious to me. Was it family? Yes, to me the pastries were always something that brought a smile to my son's face. The pastries I make are imbued with the flavor of that my young son complimented me for. So what you're saying is, in order to be as good as a cook as you, I need to have a son and I need to abandon him. Okay. I don't want to make cakes anymore. I don't want to do it. I think that I still make them to this day on the off chance that my son might eat them and enjoy one day. That is the regret I speak of. Oh, where's your family now? I lodged here with Mentor's permission and helped in the shop each day, but I don't remember a single phone call, package, or a message from anyone resembling family. I heard from a mutual acquaintance that my husband passed away. Aww. Did you go to the funeral? Did you know? Or they also told me my son is doing well, for someone whose mother left them at a young age, that is. Damn. But you'd like to see him once more, wouldn't you? Go see him, dude. Well... Sniff. I am certain that your son would love to see you as well. Yeah. I wonder about that now. You'll never know unless you go, alright? You already think he hates you. So what's the worst that's gonna happen? He's gonna hate you. You already think that. So go and be disappointed. Or go and be overjoyed, you know? She's right. She's foregone contact with this the whole time. He didn't invite her to his dad's funeral either, in which case her son must feel, or maybe he didn't know how to reach out to her. Or maybe he did just feel weird, you know? But I'm sure, just go meet him. Even so, there's probably some reason for his silence. If you haven't confirmed why, and there just has to be. I wouldn't doubt that he wanted to see his mother. If he's your child, I'm sure he'd want to be together with you too. That might be true, but at the time I wasn't able to give any consideration to those feelings. That would be natural in any child. He was my beloved son, yet I wasn't able to consider things from his perspective. I wasn't able to do what is natural for my son as his mother. If I were to see my son now, I'd end up just being a nuisance to him. Aww. You wouldn't. I'm sure your son wouldn't. Yeah, just meet him, my guy. She's right, Patricia. I have nothing to say. I can't imagine how her son must feel, considering I never even met him. But what if it were me? Would I want to reunite with my mother if she left behind and went off overseas while I was a kid? Would I say it's too late and refuse entertaining the idea? I mean, it depends on the person you are. It also depends, like, yeah, it depends. Cause like, she said her husband was like fine. He was like, I understand what you have to do. You know, she loves him, and she loves her, and he's gonna miss him. But like, oh shoot, I just ruined my. No, it's so over. So I'm surprised the husband didn't just like explain it to the son when he got older to be like, this is why mom had to leave. She loves you and all this stuff. So, you know, I mean, it could be maybe the son just never believed that or never wanted to believe that, you know, it could just be that too. But I'm surprised the husband didn't do anything to be like, no, your mom did love you. She just had to go for this, you know? I don't know. I say this to someone who's never had to deal with something like that. So I don't know. I'm probably a little ignorant to the discussion, but I don't know. That's just what I would think. Is that I feel like the dad should have probably done a little bit better of a job to be like, no, this is what mom had to do. 1 second here. I just spilled some stuff on my mat. I'm trying to clean it. Oh, they have a figure of her? Oh no. Gross. Let's take a look. I'm scared. Oh man. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. Wait, why are there heads? Why are there severed heads? Very scary. My son isn't a child any longer. I'm sure seeing him now would just bring trouble or incredible joy. There's no turning back time now. I'm no longer young, and neither is my son. To think I finally managed to consider my son's feelings after growing old. Considering his feelings. No matter how old I would get, I would want to meet my mother. Yeah, separating families, yeah. I could see it. Yeah, it's definitely a case by case. I think she just needs to do it, though. She needs to do it. I don't think age matters here, Patissier. ... Well, I couldn't consider what you did at the time as a mistake. I mean, if you had remained in Japan and hadn't resumed business as a patissier here, I wouldn't have ever encountered such wonderful Western pastries. So just have me be your son. I'll be your son. Man, that would be so funny. Fraise's face. I know, she's so cute when she does that. I love her. Fraise is definitely the best. I love her. Best addition. Even as a Babu enjoyer. Better than Cacao. I love Cacao, but Fraise is better than Cacao. I suppose that is one way of thinking about it. I agree. If you weren't around Patissier, then we wouldn't. That's true. We probably wouldn't have ever met. I wouldn't consider a wonderful shop such as this a failure either. After all, that huge crowd of people had smiles on each of their faces, did they not? Yes, thankfully. I don't think what you did in the past is a mistake, but I do think it's a fact that you couldn't take your son's feelings into considerations at the time. Still, if your son's an adult now, I'm pretty sure that he's considering how you must have felt too. Well, I don't know. It depends. Some people never think about that. They never think to put themselves in the other person's perspective. It's a big problem. People forget. The other person is a human, and they also have feelings, just because you don't like them. So, remember. Try. It's hard, I know. Think about it from the other person's perspective. Isn't that just convenient wishful thinking? I mean, yeah, but you never know. We should have more of that nowadays. More people should be conveniently wishfully thinking, including you and me. Perhaps, but nothing is certain, which is why I think you should give your son a visit. I apologize for speaking outside my boundaries. My opinion is the same as Oni-san's, patissier. Thank you all for caring so much about me. I had already given up and put the matter behind me. But I'll try thinking it over again, okay? Forgive me, mentor. I didn't mean to make you tell such a sad tale. No, I had been thinking I should talk about it eventually anyway. I knew you were on the right path, Kasho. Me? On the right path? Why, certainly I'd like to think so. Enter regrets the fact that she was separated from her family. I left my house voluntarily because and became estranged from my parents. Ever since that verbal spat I had on my mom's birthday, I haven't gotten in contact with them ever since, even once. It's been like 2 weeks, man. It's been years for her. I'd say it definitely feels as though I'm on the wrong path, but right now, you have not only mastered the skills of a capable patissier, but something else very important. Huh? Right now? Do you mean I didn't have this something in the past? Correct. You might have been missing it back when you were still working here. No doubt it was nurtured by those who you keep around. Once they keep around me. Not you, Shigure. Not you. I stare at Shigure. No, don't stare at her. I'm thinking of the cat girls, not you. And I start to think about the girls. As you are now, I'm sure you'll do fine. Aw. Goodbye, Fraise. I'm gonna miss you.
気をつけて帰りなさい、カシオ。
Have a safe trip back home, Kashil. We'll never see Fraise again, because they won't release the game. Steam, please. I can't deal with this much more. I need it in my life. Yes, of course.
しぐれ。
Oh, we have ads soon. I'll take an actual BRB when the ads show up. Shigure, I'm so glad you came along.
私も
As I am, as am I. It was an invaluable experience that I thoroughly enjoyed.
お兄さん
Oni-san, thank you so much for
あ
everything.
りがとうござい
I'm
まし
gonna
た
miss you, Fraise. I should be one thanking you for the hospitality, Fraise.
ま
Well,
また
I'm gonna give you one more head
ガ
pat.
ラガラガラガラガラ
Oh, a happy grunt. Will you come again? Yes. Sure will. Next time I come, I won't be coming for counseling. Whoops, 1 second. I won't be coming for counseling. I'll be able to make even tastier cakes by then, and I'll come back and let you try them. Aww. Okay, I look forward to it, Ani-san. Enter. I really appreciate everything.
私は何も
I
していない
didn't do
わ。
anything.
でも
Still, you've got a better look on your face now. Okay, ads are gonna start showing up soon. I'm gonna actually take a real BRB. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, stand up, stretch, walk around. You should all do the same. Go stand up, take a little walk, you know, do some stuff, feel better. Alrighty. I will see you in a bit. Burb. Alrighty, welcome back. Hope you had a nice little break. Hope you had some fun ads. You know, hope you got a little bit of a rest. Got to walk around and all that fun stuff. Let's keep going here. I'm gonna take a little sip of my tea. Let's keep going. All right. Still, you've got a better look on your face now. Do I? I can't really tell, but perhaps you're right. I do feel somewhat more refreshed now. Because you met Fraise, how could you not feel more refreshed after meeting this adorable cat girl? I love her. I felt weirdly pressured before, but now I think I've got more of an idea of what to do. Or maybe I should say that what I need to do is clearer now. I see, that's great news. What were you able to find in the end, Oni-san? I found that I'm in love with you, Fraise. How does that make you feel? It's hard to describe in words, but I guess you could say I found what words putting smiles on people's faces really means. What it really means? I don't quite understand, but I'm sure it's something important. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry, Fraise. I gotta end on a good note, though. Here we go. There we go. Gotta end on a good note. I can't leave you angry. Yeah, I think so at least. Fraise, I appreciate all you've done. Say goodbye to Lolita-style Shigure. Goodbye. The pleasure is mine. I learned so much from you. It was so much fun being able to work with you. That said, I don't think I'll be getting used to cameras anytime soon. Hey, you never know. You never know. You could get used to start taking more pictures of you. And I'll plaster them all over my wall, and I will cry to every single one. I know it's not much. Please take this. Ooh. What's this? A present from me to you. Oh. I didn't get her a present. No, I didn't get her a present. It's over. It's so over. She's never gonna talk to me again. Fraise takes the envelope and checks the contents. Inside the envelope is a travel voucher. Is this... Please stop by La Soleil in Japan one day, when you have time away from the shop. The both of you, if you can spare the time. Yes, please. Let us come. Oh, she's so cute, guys. She's so excited. And so am I. Right, someday when we have a solid idea on plans. Okay, I'm sure. They'll be pleased. I'm sure of it. When did you have the time to get a travel voucher, Shigure? I think she planned on it. Preparation. She did. She did. She had it from the start. She knew from the start what she was gonna do. Because she's just that rich. How did she do that if she was with me ever since I stepped in foot in France? She's a woman of action, as always. Yeah, it's about time. Mentor, please take care. I'll be back again. Thanks, Kasho. You make sure not to push yourself too hard. Don't go worry, everyone. All right? Right, duly noted. Beignet-san, thank you for your hospitality. For your jalapenos, because I can't speak. Thank you for the spicy jalapenos. You two, come on, learn how to read. Will you be making another visit too, Shigure? Yes, absolutely. We should do a collab. Oh man, why are they hugging? I'm the apprentice. I deserve the hug. Why can't I hug my mentor? This is outrageous. This is unfair. How could you be the apprentice of a famous patisserie and not get hugs when saying goodbye? Take a seat, young Kasho. There's my sad Star Wars reference of the day. I promise you I'll be back. Yes, I look forward to your return. Yes, I'll be back, Sama. to eat your cake.
様のケーキを食べに来ま
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Shigure. I wanted to be a part of that. Oh, can I hug Fraise if you're gonna hug Beignet-san? Can I hug Fraise? Oh man, look at this art.
素敵な猫
Look
で
at
した
this
ね
art, dude. Woo! It's so beautiful. Look at the bokeh. Look at the bokeh. See, I'm a nerd. I know terms. The bokeh. It's the fancy little bubbles that the lights turn into. This is beautiful, dude. This might be one of the most beautiful artworks in Nekopara. It sounded like a threat. It probably was. God, it's so cool. Nice, like, light wrap around him and her face. Oh, man. This is so cool. Also, she's so tiny. Anyway, moving on. Fraise sure was a wonderful cat girl. She sure was. I say, crying. I should have taken her home.
日本に来てくれたら
I wish she could come to Japan. Can't imagine my mentor closing shop for an extended period of time, but yeah, it'd be nice if they could come for a few days.
きっとうちの猫たち
She
と
would get
仲良
along
く
with
なれる
that
と
well
思
with
いま
our
す
cat girls. Yeah, Fraise is a great cat girl. You are trying to wing woman again. You're just trying to set us up. I need you to keep doing that, Shigure, because I approve. The two of us walk and chat about cat girls. I love how, like, we do both love cat girls. Shigure is like more of a nerd about cat girls, but I just love them. You know, I may not know a lot about them, but I still love them. And Shigure is the same, but she knows a lot. She got cold. Or sure got cold.
本当ですね
It sure did. You should be careful not to catch a cold, Nisama. Why are we taking like a train? Where are we walking? I should be the one telling you that. She's like bundled up. She's probably sweating in this. Well, she has bare legs, so maybe her legs are cold. By the way, a little late to be asking, but I assume you have a return ticket. I wouldn't think Shigure of all people would make an oversight like that, but I ask regardless.
もちろんです兄
Of
さん
course I do,
ご迷
Nisama.
惑をおかけし
I
ま
wouldn't
せん
inconvenience you
同じ
like
飛行機
that.
です
I booked the same flight. How did you search for my flight itinerary? That's actually not that hard. You can literally just get a flight number and just look at the flight. And I'm assuming you could have just physically found his flight. I hope Kasho printed it out. I printed my flight stuff out. I never used it, but I did print it out. So I'm sure she had a rate. It's really not that hard. So if you get a flight number, you can just look it up. It's not that difficult.
お店を休めるのは3日間です
You're away from the shop for 3 days. If you were planning on staying in France as long as
スケジュール
possible,
が限られ
then
ま
your
す
schedule would be limited.
クリスマスが近いため
And Christmas is
もう
around
予
the
約
corner.
可能な便は少ないですか
There
ら
weren't many flights you could possibly book, so it was a simple deduction, Nisama. Honestly, I mean, the deduction makes her seem smart, cool, whatever. She is pretty smart. I will give her credit. However, it probably would have fit better with her character if she snooped around in his, like, personal stuff and just found it. I think that would have fit her character better. Simple, eh?
しょ
Heave. Shigure pulls her rather big carry-on case. Looks pretty heavy. This was a 2-night trip by plane, which means it was roughly a 1-night stay, and you're packing quite the load for a short time. I don't want to know what else is in there.
女性は身だしなみ
Girl
に小
needs
道具が
many
いっぱい
tools to
必
keep
要
up
なのです
appearances. Okay, so it's like her makeup stuff.
あとこのドレス
Also, I
と
couldn't
マフト
just
で
use the same
同じ
shoes
靴
and underwear for
同
the
じ下着と
dress.
いうわけにはいきま
This
せん
dress and
し
kimono.
部屋着も
I
必
also
要で
needed
したし
loungewear as well. Okay. I mean, yeah. Here we go, Shigure. Yeah, oh my god, let's go. See, this is exactly what I did yesterday. This is exactly what I did. Oh man, we calculated the expense of a trip from, like, a last-minute trip from Japan to France. It was about $1,400 round trip. Although, you know what? That wasn't during Christmas time. That was just during the day of. I bet it'd be more expensive if I booked that the day of, like, you know, a week before Christmas or something. So, still, $1,400 round trip to just drop, you know? Kind of crazy. And Shigure did it too, so they're very rich. And I didn't research on how to use French luggage delivery services. I wouldn't put too much faith in getting your luggage delivered to the airport in France. Oh, is that so? Coming from personal experience, you're pretty much leaving it to chance. Well, that's no good. It's a short walk to the bus stop, or rather, it's not enough to justify a cab. Shigure, I can take that for you if it's too much, so just ask before you break your back. Oh. Nisama, I think you've changed a bit. I have? Huh? Looking out for my little sister, carrying a bunch of stuff of heavy luggage isn't something new for me, is it? I don't think that I've ever been that heartless before. Actually, I might just dote on a little too much. He's like, and I'm like, maybe I should let you carry this backpack. Prices from 14 days onward to 1 day. Yeah, go crazy.
Hi.
Yes, past and present, you've always been a kind and wonderful person. But in the past, I feel as though you wouldn't wait for me to say anything. And you would just say, hey, that looks heavy. I'll take that off your hands. Well, I have a lot on my mind right now. I'm busy thinking about stuff. Oh, would I? That being the case, it's an extremely kind gesture and I would appreciate it. Why are you being so formal with me? You've changed. Why are you being so incredibly formal? Although I think maybe Shigure is normal. I don't know much about Shigure, but I do get the feeling that she does speak very, very formal Japanese to us. Unless she's like raving about something, whether it be us or cat girls. However, you seem to let me make the decision for myself now. I just said what I said because it felt natural. You probably didn't realize it yourself, since it's such a minor change. If I weren't such a Nisama fanatic, I would have overlooked it myself. Sure. I offered, didn't I? Not sure how I feel about my sister being able to pick up on something about me better than, well, me. Well, honestly, stuff like that you're never gonna pick up on. Unless you're incredibly in tune to who you are. Because, like, you wouldn't notice the change. Because you're not, unless you were consciously changing it, you would never notice that change. Because it just happens naturally. I'm sure that the past few days alone haven't changed you, but rather the culmination of the days leading up until now have. Don't really think I've changed any, but maybe I did if you say so. The days I spent with the girls, my mentor's words, all those things have probably helped shape the person I am now. Well, Mentor was willing to share that much of her story with me. I could learn a thing or two myself. Where were you able to learn anything? Yeah, I think. I tried thinking of my own reasons for pastry making. Sorry about that. Huh? Putting smiles on people's faces? Yeah, I'm starting to think those were just words. No way. No way they're just words. No, I mean the real reason deep in my heart. I tried giving my own feelings some deep thought. Ultimately, I just want my dad to approve of me. A little too old to be going through my rebellious teenager phase, I know. Alright, so we figured it out. He just wanted his dad to accept him. Pretty sure I'm being egotistical and trying to seek his approval. Sorry, Shigure, and I shatter your illusion of me. Is that your reason for making pastries, Nisama? If I wasn't, I wouldn't be this broken up about Dad disapproving of me. It could very well play a part in it, yes. But I don't remember you butting heads with Father when you first started making Western sweets. Well, that's true, but I definitely felt frustrated after having him boss me around. I couldn't find it in me to comply, so I went to study abroad in France. If you just wanted Father's approval, then I wouldn't think you'd need to bake cakes to please the girls. No, that was just... I do think that trying your best for your customers' approval is natural as long as you operate a business. Yeah. But you're not making pastries just to be a rebel. That much I know well. Yeah, but he still has a little part of him that's like, I'm doing this for my dad. He just needs to he just needs to let go of that and just fully embrace making it for people. And then his dad will probably approve of him, because that's the whole lesson. It's a horrible way to teach a lesson, but I do think the dad is trying to teach him that. I don't know why I'm talking like I haven't seen this before. I've 100% seen this before. I think, but I don't remember because it was like 2.5 years ago. I've repressed a lot of these stories. A smile on your face when you make the girls happy. What part of this has to do with rebelling against father? If you say that a part of you wants father's approval, then I'm sure you do. But I have no doubt that you're also doing it because you want to make sweets that put smiles on people's faces. Those both represent you. I love those parts of you, Nisama. I love all of you. I know you love me. All of me. Benye-san said, Mommy, you're just like the sun, right? Well, to me, you are my son. Oh, man. A wonderful person who brings smiles to people's faces. I mean, this is wholesome. Thank you. You're right. I'm allowed to feel more than one way. I do have a desire for Dad's approval, but at the same time, I can't deny that I want to make sweets that put smiles on people's faces. I have a feeling that trying to ignore that unseemly desire was throwing me off balance. That very well could be the case. Thanks, Shigure. I feel like I can move forward a little bit more now. Nisama, I'm humbled. Stop it. Stop it. Enough. Enough out of you. Vroom. We made it home. Phew, sure got late. That it did. I thought we could make it back in time for dinner. My plane landed somewhat late, so I ended up home around nighttime. Figuring the cat girls would be at the shop, Shigure comes with me to La Soleil instead of the Minaduki house. Yeah, I guess the trek over was asking a lot. Plus, we did so much work on our feet overseas. I'm perfectly fine. You needn't worry about me, Nisama. Shigure gives a firm smile, but she can't hide her exhaustion. Just stay the night. You can rest up at my house. You can also stay over and go back home tomorrow if you want. Stay over? I immediately regret this decision. I regret this decision immediately. You cannot stay over. You will never stay over. Goodbye. Yeah, you'll be with the cat girls, but letting you go back so late at night doesn't sit right. That being said, I don't have the leisure to drop her off at home either. I'm gonna be super busy starting bright and early tomorrow. What a turn of events. To think that I would be let to sit. I said you're staying in this game room as the cat girls. As if. I'd be using the sofa in the living room, so don't worry. I used to sleep there whenever Choco and Vanilla took over my bed, after all. They have their own bed. Also, dude, sleep with your cat girls. They only mean well. Or be honest. And somehow, I have played the first 3 games. I know you like sleeping with them. Sleep with them, man. Maybe not tonight. I get it. You're tired. Maybe not all the time. I get it. Compromise. But dude, they mean well. They love you. They just want to cuddle, you know? They just want to feel loved. Stop sending them to their own room. Crazy. Kind of takes me down memory lane. But that was the start of spring, right? It's the middle of winter now, Nisama. Well, I'll just use my coat as a blanket. What do you mean? You have to have spare blankets in your house. I'd rather you not catch a cold, Nisama. As we share a back and forth, the two of us head into La Soleil. Are they all waiting? Surprise party? Maybe? No. Hey, we're back. We have returned. Oh my god. Ouch. 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 The cat girls all come running towards us. Huh? Aww. Hello. Hello. Hello, Chocolat. Let's turn that up just a little bit. Okay. Whoa! I hadn't guessed they'd become so they'd come glomping me. Hello. Welcome home, master. Head pats for everyone. So, you're finally back, eh? Oh, hello, Maple. This is great, right, Mei-chan? Kasha-san is back home safe and sound. Oh, sorry. There you go. Yes, yes. Not like I was particularly worried about, of course. I can't wait till we play Volume 3, because I don't remember Maple being this tsundere. I remember her being, like, a little more... sort of like Yuka from Blue Archive, where it's like, she doesn't fully face her feelings for you, but she's not like, ugh, I hate him. She's just, like, more like, I'm trying to work, you know? I don't remember her being this tsundere, like, ugh, I wasn't thinking about you. I'll have to see. You were tracking the plane's location online the entire time, so I thought you were pretty worried myself. Hey, Cinnamon, you could have done without bringing that part up. But like I said, it's been even longer since I played those games. Because I played them before Volume 4. I played them all in release order, so I could just have forgotten. Fool May, you sure ain't honest with yourself. What? You sure ain't honest with herself, are ya? Azuki. So Azuki is least... I can't read. Azuki is the least forthright here, so she's the last person I want to hear that from. Thank you for all your hard work, everyone. Hard work is right, especially when with you going along too. Why, that is just how much I believed in you all. Jeez, you laid in thick. Lay it on. I meant to say on. I swear. Hello, Coconut. I sure wish I had come along. Chocolo wants to go along next time, too. Agreed. I don't want to be left behind anymore. Sorry. I've got a business meeting. Sorry about all that, guys. Everything's fine going forward. Judging from how you look, it seems you've got the results you wanted. Sort of. Huh? Is it written on my face? Also, he said he didn't. He said he was moving forward. He didn't say he got the result. You've become more handsome than when you left, Kasha-san. I don't think that's true, but whatever. There's no doubt about that. Aw, shucks. Oh, by the way, did you just say aw, shucks? You did not aw, shucks me. Aw, shucks. Aw, shucks. I hate that word. It's so stupid. Aw, shucks. How's the shop been faring? Shop managed just fine, even though you were away. You could always hand over the keys for good, if you'd like. Azuki, I think she really wants to run the business. She really wants to be like a manager. Clearly, this is her calling. No way, the showcase has been hurting this entire time. But you made it look so festive, introducing all those new teas to fill the space. You sure worked off your tail off, didn't you, Mei-chan? I could see that being a fun little expansion on the universe, where Kasha would take Azuki as like his apprentice, and then she would end up running the cafe. Although I don't know if cats are allowed to run businesses, so that'd be interesting. That would be the spin-off universe I want. I would want Kasha-san to teach Azuki to be the new thing, and then they would have a big legal battle about, is our cat girls allowed to own a shop? And then it becomes this big... Oh, I'm kidding. That would be a horrible addition to the story. It's something I would like. I don't think anyone else would enjoy that. Not because I'm weird, but that's because I don't think that's what the point of the Nekopara universe is. but it would be cool. I want to see a big legal battle. I want to see them take it to Japan's Supreme Court. But that would bring too many other things into question, so it would make it too. It would probably end up being really dark, and I don't want that. Not in this universe. Honestly, though, if that were the case, they probably just would write that out of the story. They probably would just be like, cat girls can own a business, whatever. I mean, they never said they can't. But I would assume, based off of all the other laws, that they can't. But if they wanted to, they could just say, like, yeah, no, cat girls can do it. Because that's what they do whenever something weird or creepy comes up. They just say, like, that's not how it works in this world. Any kind of issues that you can think of in this world, they just write it away by saying, well, that's just not how it works. Because that's the point of the game. Just turn your brain off and have fun. But I like having fun like that. You sure worked your tail off, didn't you, Mei-chan? I told you, quit mentioning stuff like that. Well, you've got my thanks regardless. Master, we wouldn't mind if you gave us a token of your gratitude as well. Oh, sorry. I wasn't able to buy anything overseas. Oh no! Vanilla is... Her world is turned upside down. She is so disgusted. I think she's never gonna touch me again. She's never gonna look at me again. I'm sorry, Vanilla. It's so over. It's more over than Steam releasing Nekopara after. Yeah, I didn't have time to buy any souvenirs while in France. None of the gift shops in the airport and in Japan were open either. Oh, come on. And there wouldn't be much point in buying something you can easily buy over here anyway. Alright guys, day's over. Let's head home. Azuki? Chocolate is just fine with the fact that you're back home safe and sound, Master. She really wanted something. She isn't disappointed in the slightest. You're as cute as ever when you're disappointed, Chocolate. That's my gift for you, Vanilla. A disappointed Chocolate. There we go. That's my souvenir. I disappointed her for you. But she's not disappointed. Could have at least bought some of the black tea they serve at the French La Soleil. I'm actually surprised that maybe they wouldn't keep that well. There's got to be some kind of cake that would keep well. You know, that you could have just thrown in your bag. I mean, that's what I did. When I went down to visit, I brought a bunch of maple syrup. You know, you just throw it in a bag. And I brought back... Did I bring back any food when I went back on my trip? I don't know if I brought any food, actually. But still, probably just stuff a baguette in there. I brought you all a baguette to share. Pull out this, like, stale baguette crushed by your clothes. Well, I didn't buy any of them. I did make sure to write down the brands. You should be able to purchase them from even Japan. Nice going, Shigure. You're so thoughtful. We didn't need to go to France to that. You could have just Googled that. Started to feel even more ashamed by the minute. Sorry, my cakes will be even better than before, so cut me some slack, okay? Oni-chan's cakes even better than before. Oh my goodness, the growling you're making. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm not making a cake. Not-chan, you're acting a little scary. Whoops, I just haven't even done it yet, that's all. You didn't? Huh? You haven't? Yeah, because you both were taking your sweet time coming home. Bro, Azuki, don't give me that look. I didn't fly the plane. I'm not a pilot. I'm sorry, did you want me to die? There was weather in Japan. There was a tornado. I don't know if Japan gets tornadoes, but I'm just gonna make that up. I'm just gonna make it up. I could have died. I will get something ready right away. Oh, in that case, leave it to us. We'll get dinner ready. What? I'm a little afraid. I hope they just bring out like packets of what? How? How did you guys achieve this? I refuse. I believe chocolate and coconut were not involved.
すごいじゃありませんか。
I love that they keep not showing Kasho's face. Even though, like, we've had multiple scenes now of his whole face. So it's like they're doing the classic, like, MC, no face, but, like, we've seen his face in this game and a lot of the other games. Like, we know what he looks like. Why are we hiding his face? Not pastries. Yeah, well, this is dinner. This is dinner, not pastries. I mean, you can have pastries for dinner, but it's not a complete meal. Also, this is a lot of food to be eating at like 7 or 8 at night. Wow, yeah, it really is. You guys cooked all of this?
数日でも日本を
Well,
離
the
れていたなら
idea was
こ
that
ういう食事が恋しい
even
んじ
if
ゃ
it
ない
was
か
only for a few days, you'd probably miss the food while away from Japan. Cinnamon's idea specifically. Huh? But you were the one who suggested that we cook this fall for you, weren't you?
そう
Was
だっ
I?
たかしら
Bro, why are you embarrassed about that? Who cares if you cooked the food or not? That's very nice, regardless who did it.
まあ何でもいいから食おうぜ。
Alright, whatever, let's just eat.
うんうん食べよう。
Bro,
もう
Azuki, we left for 3 days, and Azuki
テ
is
ーブル
like
の上のものお皿まで食べられそう。
got way too big of a head. I mean, she was always like, she's the oldest, so she's always going to be like the one in charge and all that stuff. But she has gotten a huge head. Like, insulting me. I know it was a joke, but she's like, yeah, we waited for you. Let's all go home. And now she's like, let's eat. She's like leading. She's just trying to take over Kasho's job. She's trying to snuff him out. Some inner office politics at play right here. Yeah. Let's eat. I'm so hungry. I might just eat everything on the table, plates included.
ココちゃん待って。
Coco-chan, wait, settle down.
ステイ
Stay. Well then, shall we? Yes, we
い
shall.
ただきます。
Time to eat. 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 I don't think there was enough time to eat, but I believe it. Miso soup and white rice. This extremely simple dish tastes better than usual. Who would have guessed that a few days' absence would make me homesick for even home cooking?
懐かしく感じるもの。
You guys really put consideration for us. Considering someone else's feelings from their perspective, it sounds natural, but it's actually pretty hard. Now that I think about it, I don't know how I'd feel about that for American food, because what do we got? We got hamburgers. Do we have anything else? What foods are specifically American? Deep fried butter? I don't know. I mean, granted, the point of America is that it's a big melting pot of culture, but I don't know if we had any like, oh man, I've been missing this home cooked American food. I guess we have like soul food, like chicken waffles, fried chicken. I know that's just both fried chicken. Grits. I don't know why I went to grits, but sausage and gravy? Biscuits and gravy, I mean? Probably pretty American. Coney dogs? Oh yeah, we could have that. Philly cheesesteak. That could be something. Even then, like our national food is so based off of where you live. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know if there'd be any food that'd be like, man, I haven't had this in so long. That's specifically American, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, like Japan and like most other cultures have their own like, yes, this is what we eat like on the daily. All we have is just generic stuff like eggs and stuff and bread. That's not really like a dish. I say that I want to put smiles on everyone's faces, but in the end, I was only chasing after my mentor's flavor. I was only chasing after a flavor that put smiles on everyone's faces. Thought if I could replicate my mentor's flavor, then I could put smiles on faces. Mm-hmm.
それらは
You mean those are different things? It means that alone isn't good enough. The issue is how you represent that flavor, but
大丈夫ですか？
Master, are you
ご主人
okay?
様
Do you still feel lost? I'm fine. I'm thinking, but I'm not lost anymore. There's something I want to tell you all. I've been a really bad cat companion. I've kind of ignored all of you. I haven't even hugged anyone in the past 6 months. I am a horrible boyfriend to all of you equally. So, my bad. I'm sorry. I will do better. That's what he should say. That's what he should say. Come on, Neko Works. Let's hear it. What's that? Dot, 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 dot. What could it be? But I want to apologize for making you all worry about me. I'm sorry. Also, I'm so grateful that for all of you supporting me in La Soleil. For real, thank you. For real? Dot, 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 dot. Chocolate is doing it because she wants to. Pretty sure she said because she loves you, but I don't know much about Japanese, but I think that's what she said. And I'm merely assisting Chocolate. Me too. I think helping you is fun, Oni-chan. I'm perfectly happy if I can be assistance to you, Kasho-san. Why are you getting all formal all of a sudden? You plan on closing up shop? She's like, bro, I'm telling you. She's like, yes, I can take over. Let's go. She's just thinking about taking over the business. I knew it. Azuki, you devious businesswoman. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. No, I'm not. I just got reminded that all of you have been supporting me this whole time. And one who taught me that wasn't my mentor, wasn't just my mentor. Chocolate, vanilla, Azuki, coconut, maple, cinnamon. You've all taught me so much and supported me all the way. All right, hot take. I don't like it when they just list everyone. Also, he didn't say Shigure. That's really funny. That's really funny, but no, I think it's really dumb when they're like chocolate, vanilla, Azuki, coconut, maple, cinnamon. It's like, okay, all of you, every single one of you, say that. We don't need to say everyone's name. I don't like it. It's so dumb. Unless you're gonna say something specific like chocolate, you helped me see this in myself. Vanilla, then that's something. But if you're just saying all the names, you could just say every single one of you, If that's true, then the same goes for chocolate and everyone. Yay. Oh. You've taught us all how wonderful it can be to try your hardest for your family. Aww. You've given us a lot of rewards. Not in this episode. Not in this volume, we haven't. Oh yeah, these are flashbacks to the first games. Yeah, these are flashbacks to volume. So this is volume 0. The first one was volume 1. You taught me how to be honest with my inner feelings. Yeah, this one was honestly probably the most. Well, I don't know. Volume 3 was really the Maple story was really impressive. It wasn't volume 4 level. This is the best story they've come out with. Volume 3 was probably the best with Maple. This one was pretty good though, because this one focused specifically on the relationship between Azuki and Coconut. Obviously, we'll get to it. All the stories focus on the relationship between the two girls, but this one focused the hardest because they have a very big connection. And it's about getting back together, because like Chocolate and Vanilla have always been together. They're not going to separate. They don't really have much character growth to go through for each other. Maple and Cinnamon has also always been together. They kind of already had their character arc back when they were kittens. So they don't have anything to go through. So really the only two that had some kind of arc to go through was Azuki and Coconut. And I thought they did it really well. It was really cute. But yeah, I won't spoil it because we're going to get to it eventually. But it was pretty cute. You taught me how to be honest with my inner feelings. Isn't that right, One-chan? Yeah, I've been good on that since day one, though. Sure you have. except for when they used to beat each other up. Oh man,
歌唱さんは
this was
夢を叶え
wholesome.
る幸せを
They really do just like to make them
教えてくれ
cry
ま
at
した
the end. Classic Neko works. You taught me the joy of making dreams come true, Chaso-san.
そうね
That's right.
歌
If you
唱
weren't
がいな
around
ければ
Kasho, I'd be probably just not a singer. That was pretty wholesome.
みんな
Everyone loves you,
兄
Nisama.
様が好きなん
They're
ですよ
source of motivation.
だから頑張れるんです
Except you. We haven't had you yet. I don't want to think about it. Thanks. You too, Shigure. I really appreciate you. Don't go too hard, Kasho.
もったいないお言葉です
I'm not worthy of such high praise, Nisama. I bow my head. I look forward to working with all of you. I plan on doing better on myself. Yes, if it's for you, Master, Chakla will do her very
あ
best.
ご主人
Do your best, Master.
応援するよ
I'm
お
in
兄
your
ちゃん
corner, Oni-chan.
私は
And
好
I'm
きで
just helping
手伝って
because I
るだ
like
けだ
it.
し
Oh my god, Maple, I'm gonna throw you through a wall.
歌唱さんを好き
You
だ
mean
か
you're
ら
helping
や
up
ってるこ
because
と
you
です
like
よね
Kasho-san? Yeah. She doesn't need to be tsundere about this. We're all dating. You don't need to be tsundere.
パティスリーの仕
I
事が好
meant
きって
because
意
I
味
like
は
patisserie work. I'm encircled by their smiles. Encouraged, well, she's not. Maple's not smiling. She's like, come on, leave me alone. Me too. Encouraged from all directions. It makes me realize that everything I've done wasn't for nothing. Thanks to the cat girls, I have confidence and hope to hold on to.
みんな
Everyone, you're all so
こんな
grown
にも
up.
立派になってほろり
Your daughters have grown up and become my wives. Crazy line.
感謝はいいんだけど
Thanks. All's well and good. But what exactly do you plan on doing? Can I run the shop? Azuki really got a taste for this.
情緒がない
Azuki, you're heartless.
ってやんで
What?
情緒で飯が食えるか
How's Heart gonna put food on the table? Oh my god, bro. She is so. When did she become such a career woman? I'm so proud of her. But, like, what? I've been gone for 3 days. Are you an alpha male? No. She went to a business conference. No. Well, to be exact, I'm gonna make even better cakes. That's all. I was lost in my head, but that was the start and end point.
おいおい大丈夫なのか何も
Hey,
変わ
you
って
sure
ねえ
you're
ぞ
alright? Doesn't look like you've changed to me. I'm sorry. It may look like that way on the outside, but inside I'm totally different. Besides, now I've got a firm image of what I want in my mind. Yay, I can't wait.
早く
I
食
want
べ
to
て
try
みた
them
いな
ASAP. Me too. Give me a little time. I'll have them in time for Christmas.
邪魔はしないわ
I won't disturb you.
手伝えるこ
Just
と
let
が
me
あれ
know
ば
if there's anything I can do to help out.
ショコラも
Chocolate too. Chocolate will help out. Thanks, Chocolate. I don't think you can help, but I will gladly let you know. Thanks, guys. I'll ask if I need it. She's like, I'll ask if I need it. Thanks.
そういえば
Oh, by the way,
何
what?
歌唱さんのお父さん
It's about the whipped cream Kasho-san's father made.
シナも気になる
Is
こ
there
とで
something
も
on your mind, Cinnamon?
歌唱さんのケーキ
It's strange that he could make something that not only has similar flavor, but is even better than tasting than Kasho-san's cakes despite never eating them. Is that even possible? But, well, I wonder about that. I had a feeling again when I had a taste back in France, but the whipped cream that my father made really did resemble my ideal flavor, my mentor's flavor.
お父様実はこっそりお兄
You
ちゃんの
think
ケー
that
キを
his
食べてた
father
んじゃない
actually
かな
sneaked bites of Oni-chan's cakes?
あの親父さんがか
You think Pops would?
そうじゃねえ
Dream
だ
on,
ろ
he'd have no reason to eat
食べ
one
る
in
くらいこ
secret.
そこそする理由が
Or
ね
he
っていう
could.
の
He could. You never know.
そういえばしぐれちゃんはよくご主人様のケーキを持ち帰
That
ってるよ
reminds
ね
me, Shigure-chan brings home Master's cakes all the time, doesn't he?
一つなく
Or
なって
doesn't
た
she?
りしない
Haven't you noticed one gone missing before?
そのような無作法
No
は
such ill-mannered
皆月
deeds
けど
transpired in the
ありません
Minaduki household.
しぐれが親父さんに用意したこと
Even
あ
if
る
he
け
had
ど
been ready for his
断られてた
pops,
もん
he'd
な
flat out refuse.
どう
Oh,
し
my
たか
bad.
な
I read that wrong.
絶対に美味しいの
But
にな
why? It's definitely tasty. My dad is just straight up.
兄様
Nisama.
何か理由があるはず
There
です
must be some sort of reason behind it after all. If this was before my trip overseas, I might have gotten down on myself again and recited positive words despite still being stuck in a negative mindset. Now things are different. Oh, we got ads soon. This is probably the last ad break for the night here. Everything's okay now. Whatever his reasoning is, it doesn't change what I'm capable of. I can speculate all I want, but I'm not going to get anywhere with what ifs. Even my dad thinks that my ideal vision of a flavor is good. That just means I have to give it my all and overtake him. Right now, I have a solid vision of my ideal flavor, and it's different from before. I'm going to try to make cakes that'll put smiles on people's faces in my own style. Yay! He's gonna do it in his own way. Inspired from everybody else. Actually, hold on. I'm going to snooze the ad break here.
猫パラ
I'm going to snooze the ad. Pollock roe fish eggs. 2 fish doing the thing. Stamen and pistol. Fish don't have the. Yeah, I don't think that's right, Cinnamon. Fish don't have those.
いらっしゃいませ。ノエルのラストレイユへようこ
All right.
そ。ゲームデータをセーブすんのか？
We're going to call it here. Day 3. I'm going to put laughing gas in my cake. Oh my gosh. Fraise didn't wait. Come home. All right. Fraise is not here yet. We're gonna end this. Definitely tomorrow. I think we're gonna finish the game. I think we only have probably about an hour left of the game, so we're gonna call it here before the ads roll in, baby. So, day 3 in the books. 3 days down. Let's check Steam one more time before I head out for the night. Refresh Steam. Nothing. Very sad. How about Twitter? Anything on Twitter? Anything important? Sekai Project? No news from Sekai Project. Any news on Nekopara official? No, not since May 30th. Rest in pieces. It's over, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow for the finale of Nekopara 4 and day 4. Playing this game franchise every single day until NekoWorks releases, or Steam releases it. Please, Steam. I want to play the game. I'll pay you $60. Actually, I probably won't, but still, please. Release the game, Steam. Release the game. I want to do it. All right, but we're only 3 days in. I got to do it for a lot longer. I think I said day 12, an hour and 35 into stream. That's when I said it was going to come. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream before the ads start for you guys. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had fun. We're going to finish this tomorrow. It's probably going to be a shorter stream, maybe like an hour long. We're just going to go until we beat the game. We're like really close to the end. So yeah, nice short stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.